this is my first time ever saying this. So if you are watching this video, you got lucky, right? If you watch this video about to the end, you got lucky. Your girl is getting married. And I am super excited, y'all. I am getting married to the man that God gave me. It's a lot that y'all don't know about me. Let me kind of, you know what? That's what I'm about to do. It is this. Should I do that as another video? Should I do that as a part 2? Because I wanna kind of let y'all know. You know, that's what people want. They want realness. They want you to be authentic with them. They want that because people go through things. They're going through things in life, and they might be going through the same thing that you're going through. So with me trying to even take this thing kind of serious, I know I'm gonna kind of have to kind of like let y'all know a little bit about me and what I got going on in my life at this moment. At this moment in my life, let me kind of help y'all out a little bit. I have been married before. I was married for 10 years. God released me from that marriage. And I went through a lot in that relationship, that marriage, and I didn't want to date again. I did not want to date again. And I told God that. Because it was, I'd say like a whole 16-year time frame. And I didn't want to do it again. I didn't want to meet anybody. I didn't want to go through nothing. I just wanted it to be me and my children. Because, hey, I'm looking at it like, Lord, and I'm not boasting or anything like that. Because everything that I have is from the Lord. All good things come from the Lord. Everything that I have, God has given it to me. I'm an independent woman. I don't need a man. I can take care of myself. Because God, this is where he have me. And I'm like, Lord, I can take care of myself. I don't need a man. I don't want one. I told God I didn't want one. And I even said, if I start bad dating, he got to be Caucasian. Like, honestly, this is what I said. Because the African Americans, they don't want to do right. They don't want to do right. Like, they don't want to do right. So I said that, you know, I wasn't going to date or anything like that. But God had other plans. God had other plans for my life, y'all. He had other plans, okay? God had other plans. So, I don't know what was going on, but it was just a season. I was on social media, and a lot of guys was just inboxing me just like out of nowhere. Because I'm like, okay, do y'all see separated, divorced on my board or something? Because where are y'all men coming from? Where y'all coming from? We all know that ain't that but the trick of the enemy. Like, I even had a guy message me. He was like, can we connect spiritually? I'm like, nah, boo. I don't even want to talk to you. And I prayed and I told God, I was like, God, I told God exactly what I wanted. Okay? I told God the type of man that I wanted to date if he was going to allow me to date again. I told God what I wanted, and Lord and behold, God gave me exactly what I asked for. I'm saved, I'm a Christian woman and everything, but it was like, okay, the guys that's in church, it seemed like they not what I want. I just put it like that. They not what I want, Lord. Like, I've always dated like street guys, you know, so I told God, give me a street guy, Lord. But, you know, he got to know you. I got to have a little street, Lord, but he got to know you, Father, in the name of Jesus. He got to know you, God. And I always said that I ain't want to date a man with children. But he got to. I know God just be sitting back laughing at us like, ha, 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 really? Like, that's your plan, daughter. not mine. That's yours, not mine. And I'm glad that God did allow me to date a man with kids, because the love that he had for his children, you know, the love that he showed, I was like, good God Almighty. Like he loved his children. Love his children. Then on top of that, he loved his mother. He respects his mother. So you get you a man, honey, a good man like that, you better not let that man go. So I tell God, thank you that God has given me an awesome man of God. But I'll tell y'all more about that story, about him and how we met and stuff like that, because, hey, God did a thing, this, and that's all I got to say. Now, we had to do a little bit of work with him. But, baby, it paid off. It paid off. Now, we about to get married. And I'm just so happy because I'm about to marry the man of my dreams that God had gave me. How I know he's the man for me, because I'm going to tell y'all this story. We went to church. Let me tell you, it was 2 years, not last year, the year before, it was April. It was April Fools, and I had put on Facebook that we had eloped and we got married. But of course, that was the April Fool's joke. But that next day, when we went to church, it was a prophet there that came and visited our church. And he prophesied. But look, y'all, check this out. In the midst of it, though, I was praying and asking God, you know, God, is this my husband? Because it's a little over to the side. Because if not, then I don't want any more of my time to be wasted. You know, because time is ticking. And I just don't want that. Like, I want who is for me, God. So in the midst of that, I was praying and asking God, was he my husband? And when we went to church that Sunday, God confirmed his word, and he told me, he answered my prayers through a prophet. The prophet told Calvin that I was his wife. So, baby, this thing is a little tight. I gotta go downstairs. I'm gonna dip my braids, y'all. I usually have a braid right there. And I'm gonna, let me see what the back looks like. Let me see what it looks like. Gotta pull this in a little tighter. I'm gonna dip my braids. I gotta add my curly hair. And I'm gonna be cute. Look at my hair right here sticking out. I usually just cut it off. I'm gonna let it stay right there for now because I'm gonna see what that curly hair look like. So I just thought I would let y'all see me dip my braids. Look in this cup, hospital cup. Can't go too far because my hair is kind of long. So you want to remember, when you get your hair braided, make sure they don't take that hot water up to where your hair is, because it will burn it. Slam up. If it burns our skin, imagine what it does to our hair. So you get your braids done. Don't let them go all the way up there to where your hair is, because it will burn it, and then eventually it'll be like it'll break off. Now we're about to go back upstairs. I'm gonna add my curly hair to make it full. Baby, you okay? Alright. To make it full and cute. Okay, y'all. Now I'm about to add my Kima Ripple Deep, right? And I like to use just like a defining curl or something like that to just put on the hair. So I'm using Aunt Jackie's Curl Mane. You can use whatever, it doesn't even matter. I just like to add something onto my curl. See, I would do it like this and just add something onto my curl and define my curl right? And I just crochet mine on. I don't like to braid mine in like people be doing because I don't have time for that. Like, I like to go with the simple way and just crochet it in. I don't know how some of the hair got left out, but it did, and we just gonna take that off and throw that over there. Throw that away, okay? And when I'm done, also, I like to add like a, I got my pieces I like to add around here to add a little bit of height to my top. But you guys are going to see it. And I gotta get me an all black because the ones that I have, they're like colorful. Like colorful, and I don't know if I want some the colorful ones. Y'all, to get to know me is to love me. Do you know I've had people don't even know me, talking about just from my Facebook, that I'm bougie. Like, what? What? I'm not even that type of female. I'm one of the most loving people ever that you would ever meet, and will give you the shirt off my back if you're in need. I will feed you when you're hungry. Okay, like, why would you? That's why you don't judge a book by its cover. That's why you get to know people. Like, where they do that at anyway? Like, come on, y'all got to do better with it. Like, you don't even know the people, and you judging. Like, what? I'm a real down-to-earth female. I don't meet no strangers. Like, I don't. I make friends everywhere I go. Well, not friends, but, you know, I conversate with people and get to know people for who they are. I don't go by what people say because people can mislead you. Like, why would you even say that about that person? Why would you even say that? Like, what? What? That's why you got to get both sides to a story. You cannot just go off one side of the story. Okay? Because people are tripping. They be you thinking this person is a bad person the whole time. You the one lying. They the one lying. The whole time they the ones lying. But it is what it is. Y'all, I don't do much. Like I said, I stay to myself. I work. I provide for my kids, take care of my children. I love family. I love being around my family. I'm a very family-oriented person. I love being around my fiance's family. They are nice. I love them. They love me. We all get along. Everything is great over here. Like, we good over here. Like, just leave me alone. Come over here interrupting my peace. Stay where you at. Okay? Because ain't nobody got time for that. Stay where you at, baby doll. Y'all, this is coming out very cute. Especially when I do my lashes. And my eyebrows, because I don't have no eyebrows. I mean, I do have some. I thank God for what I do have. But when I shade them things in, baby. And y'all, I only use 2 products for my eyebrows. But it's MAC. Because you got to get that good stuff. And I done had that jar of MAC since a long time. And I only use it on my eyebrows. I don't use much. Yeah, I have 3 girls. My oldest is 19. She is in the Army. She's in the military. She's in South Korea right now. And I miss my baby so much. I miss my baby girl. I didn't think she would be going to the Army, but she went. This end one right here, like I wanted it down here. Like I usually bring my rubber band down some to like right there so it'll kind of even it out. But I mean, it's going to have to do what it do. Because, baby, I'm not taking this out. So this is the one that I got. And I just take it and wrap it around for me some height up there to the top. I just go right around like this, like so. And you see how it give it some height up there, brings it up some for me. And it's also making it tighter, and it's making me head hurt. This thing is tight. It's so I might just take it and do a little bow up here or something. I don't know. But it's tight. I know that. And I don't like for my bows to be like perfect. But like something up there. See? Kind of like that. Just kind of play with it a little bit. Make it kind of cute however you want it. The little hairs. Okay. And next what we're going to do, we're going to do my eyebrows and my lashes. Okay. I'll be right back.